Hey everybody, today we've got a special delivery. It's a Hot Wheels Redline special delivery. Get at the focus, you can see the bottom there. We're going to restore it. You can see the decals have pretty much disintegrated. The paint is just about gone, or was a different color at one time. Looks like it might have been ice blue instead of regular blue. We're going to paint this back with a regular blue, do this restoration. We're going to polish up the engines and clean the interior. You can see right here it has a little flap on the back where you put your mail, like a little mailbox. The old decals were made of paper. They're stickers instead of actual decals. You got one there, you got the two on the sides there, and in my sheet set, let's see, you got, I don't know if you can see that, there's the instrument panel, which I have that as well. Should be a decal across there that says special delivery, and there's another one goes somewhere. But anyway, we've got us a new set of decals right here. These are from the Second Chance Redline shop. I've never seen these on the Redline shop itself, but this is from Second Chance Redlines on eBay. So if you need any of these decals, check him out, or you can go to KennyTerry.com and maybe he can make you some custom just for this car. I've had him make a lot of decals for me and they turned out awesome. Anyway, we got some we got capped wheels on this bad boy. So I've got me a set of capped wheels right here. These are from Bright Vision off of eBay. And you got two medium and two large. So that's what we're going to put back on here. You notice on the bottom here we got two tiny posts. Instead of drilling these out, I'm just going to take my Dremel and grind them off. This one here especially doesn't seem to be mushroomed too much. I don't know if you can see that right there. Get it to zoom in. Kind of sticks up a good bit. So it should be easy to get off. That one's more flattened out. So I'm going to grind these off with my Dremel, and then we'll get to the restoration. Okay, to grind these rivets out, mushroom posts, we're going to use this here little ball grinder from a Dremel. It's made by Dremel. So we're going to use that to grind the mushrooms off. I'm trying to take my time. Hopefully I won't mess it up. I don't want to scratch the base. We're going to polish the base, but I don't want to scratch it up. That should do it. Let's see if we can get this sucker off now. Oh, there, popped right off. Did it just right. Just like I thought. The back one was pretty easy to do. It wasn't mushroomed that much, but the motor is the front post. So we're going to polish that up. And looks like we got some meat there to get a screw into. This back one, though, doesn't leave much to the imagination here. Slide the interior out. It gets wider as it goes down, but that top part is really thin. You can see on this side here, if you're not careful, you're going through the side of that post. So we're going to have to be really careful. I have some 1/16 drill bits, but I don't have a drill to use them in. My drill will only crank down on a 1/6, what is it? One above that, whatever that is. But anyway, from looking at the inside of this, it looks like it was a lighter blue at one time, or sprayed lighter blue, which is a shame that this car was, you can see back there on the back, the actual blue. So maybe it just got misted and didn't really get a good coat of paint. We have some corrosion, you can see back here on the back, right there. So we're going to have to work on polishing that off, and on the front fenders. A little bit of toning. So we need to get this stripped. And then on the wheels here, you see we have this spring-loaded base, but we're not changing the axles. But it'd be really easy to change axles if we needed to. as long as you don't break that little plastic clip in there. These are cap style wheels, so they'll pop right off. We're going to polish up the base and make it look pretty. Then we'll put new decals on. So let me get this cleaned up. I'm going to give this a dip in some citrus strip. Shouldn't take too long because there's not much paint left, and then we're going to get it polished up. Okay, here we have all our parts. I've cleaned and polished the motor, removed all the decals off of it, and I'm going to paint this grill before I reassemble it. It's supposed to be black in between the fins, so we're going to do that. We've got the interior all nice and cleaned up. Looks brand new. Here's the base. The wheels have a lot of slop, so I might have to make some adjustments to the axles once I take the tires off. As you can see right there. Make them a little tighter. Here's the body. It polished up fantastic. As you can see, got most of that, if not all of that corrosion off the back of it, and got it nice and polished. It really turned out well. I didn't think it was going to turn out that well, but it looks really good. I think it's going to paint up really nice, and that's the next step. I'm going to go ahead and paint this with Spectraplane Blue from the Redline shop, and then we'll work on the base. We'll pop these wheels off and see what we could do with these axles. So let me go ahead and paint this. I'm painting it on some forceps because there's only one post. As you can see, I got it drilled and tapped. I used a 1/16 drill bit. I'll show you here. It's the little tiny thing here. I put it in the Dremel. It tightened up just right. This is the actual drill bit itself. It's a 1/16. 6mm. Doesn't fit my drill, but it fit my Dremel. So I pre-drilled the hole, and then I drilled it again with the 160. Was it 1/64? Whatever it is, the next size up. I drilled it out with that, and I put 256 screw in after I tapped it. And I did the same for the back of the motor, as you can see right there. This one here, I had to put it in at a bit of an angle because that post slants backwards, as you can see right there, so that it would get more meat. Didn't want it to rupture the post. So let me go ahead and hit this with this beautiful Spectraplane Blue, and then we'll get to the decals. Okay, we got it painted. It's a nice dark shade of blue. It almost looks purple, which is kind of disappointing, but it's there. That's what it's going to be. So we're going to let this dry. While this dries, we're going to work on the base. Let's see, we can get us a razor knife here. And we'll pop these caps off and see what the axles look like here. Stick that blade right in that groove and roll it, and it should pop them wheels right off. That one's really sloppy. I don't want to go in the groove. Some of them can be very particular. There we go. Get that one off. Come on, be nice. There we go. Sometimes they just get stuck because they've been on there for 50 years, you know. Okay, there's not much I can do with these sloppy axles except for replace them, and I'm not up to that right now. We're just going to go ahead and snap the new caps on, and later on, if I come across a decent axle that I can stick in there, I will. So these here, they just go on there like that, and you just press them on, snap, like so. Same thing right here, just snap. Really easy. Put the new front ones on. Oh, they look so good. Look at there, look at there. It's a shame this one is so sloppy. It's like the hole is wallered out or something. I don't know. It'll be alright. It'll work for what we're doing. Okay, so our next step is going to be to put the decals on the body, but I just want to remove that screw there for some reason. So we're going to let this body dry and we'll stick it on there. We let the paint dry and we went ahead and we put the decals on. If you notice, there's some spots in the paint. Almost looks like sparkles. It's not. To start with, I thought maybe it was the clear that I put over the paint, because it happened to another car that I had. And what I do is when I paint it, I stick it in the toaster oven for about 10 minutes at 170 degrees. Well, apparently the thermostat on the toaster oven does not work, and it basically boiled the paint really quick. So I left it on there because I didn't feel like stripping it, but we went ahead and we put the decals on. I got another set. If I ever decide to redo it, I'll redo it, but we're gonna go with what we got. But I wanted to get a video out for you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. We got this here lovely interior with the back flap right there. It's kind of rough on the edge, but it's been well played with. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stick this in there. We're going to remove this screw. We painted it with the screw in there and it's blue. We want to have it silver to match the base, because the original wasn't painted. So we'll take that one out. And we'll stick this interior in here. The way it goes. Yeah, it goes like that. Kind of tricky getting it in there. And we got the base. See, I got a decal on the base, and we painted. Well, that's not where the grill is, but we'll show you. We painted the grill as well. Put the base on there. Make sure the interior is sitting in there right. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll put a screw in the base. This has just been one of them days where every little thing that can go wrong seems to go wrong, you know. First the wheels is sloppy and you can't tighten them up, then your paint boils in the toaster oven. Most people don't do that, but I was trying to push it a little bit. So, forgive me. There we go. Alright, now we're on to the motor. The motor, we painted the grill. I just pushed some black paint in there and wiped the excess off with a Q-tip. And then on the back of the motor we have the control panel. And that sits right in front of the driver right here. It sticks on there like that. And we'll get another screw here. These are a little bit longer than your average screw, because sometimes when you split that post you're able to save it, but you need to get up in there to it, which didn't need it on this situation, but it worked out alright. Anyway, back to the car. You can see the sloppy wheel, one of the bad things, and then the bubbly paint. But overall it's a really pretty car and I really like it. The paint seems to have a purple tint to it, maybe because I got it too dark. Maybe next time I'll go lighter. And see what happens. We polished the base, got it all nice and cleaned up. We could do something with the headlights, but it didn't have anything on the headlights, so we're not going to mess with it. But overall it looks really good. You see right there the instrument panel right there in front of the driver's seat. I think this is supposed to be the flap for a mailbox. When you stick your mail in it, you know, it comes down, you stick your mail in it like that. And then you have your special delivery, which is the name of the car actually, right here. And then it says air mail right there on the back. Alright, after doing some thinking, I decided I was going to repaint the car. I didn't like the way it looked. Still got a fisheye in it right there. But overall it looks really good. I'm happy with it. I also redid the axles. I got the back axle a little tight. I can still loosen it up a little bit. I'll do that later. But it's got new axles. new paint job, new decals, the whole nine. And I think it looks fantastic. But anyway, there you go. Special delivery by Hot Wheels, Redline. Brand new wheels, brand new paint, brand new decals. The rest is all original. And like I said, I got these decals from Second Chance Redlines on eBay. And I got the paint from the Redline shop. And I also get decals from Kenny Terry. So if you guys need any special decals, give him a holler at kennyterry.com. Also, Waterslide Decals on Facebook. And there she is. Hot Wheels special delivery. Sort of restored. Anyway, you guys have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends to come check out the channel. And next time I promise to do better. I don't just do Hot Wheels, I also work on things and I do videos about those and I put them on the channel as well. Like I'm going to have a lawnmower video coming up. I just recently had a lawnmower video, but we got another one coming up. And I'm going to be doing some HVAC stuff and maybe some drywall repair. I don't know. We'll see how we feel about that. Drywall repair is a little tricky to get on camera. Anyway, like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot.